What's up, everyone? It's your boy CrispPurpose back at it again with another Gems of War Tower Invasion video for you guys. Now, in this one, we picked up this troop right here, Gothite, as the tower killer or the tower slayer for this tower invasion event. So, I'm going to be going over about two teams, one high rarity team and one low rarity team for this tower invasion event. So Gothite is a Daemon construct with a 12 mana cost from Hellcrag. His spell is Granite Buttress. Granite Buttress. He will deal damage to an enemy, and if they're a tower, he will deal 3 times to 5 times damage based on my ascensions. Then he will give 8 armor to all allies. His traits are Daemon Shield, allied Daemons gain 2 armor. Stone Skin, reduce damage from skulls by 50%, and of course the final trait of Siege Breaker, dealing 3 times to 5 times skull damage versus towers based on my ascensions. So I definitely purchased a couple potions here. So as you guys can notice, I have the potion of enchantment, the potion of explosion, and the potion of rejuvenation attached along with a 20% star from Anu. The 20% star from Anu though, I can remove. That's not so important right now. And let's get back to the event so I can showcase this team. Okay, so up front on the team, we're going to be having Zernabog. Zernabog is a Daemon construct once again from the Hellcrag Kingdom. He has a 14 mana cost of purple and brown. His spell is Earth Tremor. He will create 10 brown gems, then he will explode 51 gems. In my case, that's magic plus 1 gems. His traits are huge. He will gain 2 life when you match 4 or more gems. He has Stone Skin as well. That's a 50% skull damage reduction. And he has Dust Plume. He will conjure a dust storm when my turn begins. Now, that's going to allow the team to get spell ready very easily because this is going to be our main mana generator on the team. This very powerful troop right here, the Empress. This is a troop you can acquire from the vault keys that you open. You have a percentage chance of picking this up whenever you pop a vault key. The Empress is a construct troop as well. She has a 6 mana cost, a very famous troop. I'm sure a lot of players know this troop and are very familiar with it. It has Draw the Empress for the spell. It will give magic plus 1 to all skills on the last ally, and then there's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each green gem on the board. It also has a decent setup for traits as well, as do many tarot cards. It has Inscribed. It will gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell. It has Revered. All allies will gain 2 random skill points, and it has Good Terror for the final trait. It will grant a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. The Gothite is going to be in the third slot, and of course, this is the high rarity team. So I decided to do this because someone told me last week that, hey man, come on, show us some high and lower rarity teams. Not everyone is going to be having the expensive weapons in the game. So Ruben McCack is going to be on this team as a quick clearing option for the early parts of this event. As you go along, you might want to change this team up and add on maybe one more of the tower killer or so. But right now, I'm going to be using this to clear out the early battles very quickly, dealing true damage to all enemies, then creating 3 booty gems and exploding 5 gems. I'm using the Geomancer class. Why? Because every single troop on the team, majority of them are from, I think all of these troops are from Hellcrag, or majority of them are from Hellcrag, but all these troops are construct, right? It's a construct restriction for this Tower of Invasion, and this class is perfect to use with this restriction. I will have impact set in the talents along with Mage Lord. I will be gaining 2 magic if I'm in the last slot. And then I have Tactician set, Rock Solid. I don't really need Rock Solid though. Let's see if I can switch out Rock Solid here and see what else is there because the troop is in the back. So Rock Solid is not so important. Oh, there we go. Let's use Antiquity, right? I will gain 4 magic when using relics. Now, that's going to be very, very good for my team. I have Tactician, Antiquity, Arcane Surge. Let's go for the Brown Mastery right there. And then we're going to stick to Fortitude for the final talent. I think that is pretty good. Impact is not so important. You could actually switch it from Impact. Serendipity, well read. Uh, um, yeah, let's go with Serendipity. Let's go with that. Let's see if that works out for us. And then the banner of choice here is the Slayer banner from the Zoom Kingdom. This is a +2 on brown, +1 on purple. Then we're minusing yellow. Only Gothite, right, uses yellow mana, and I think Zernabog is going to be producing enough brown for him. All right, so let's hop into a fight and see how this goes for our first team. Right, so once you get your Zernabog powered up, if you haven't powered up, don't worry about the skull. Just go ahead and cast the Empress. Buff the troop right there. We're dealing a huge amount of damage. She got an extra turn and we killed him. Now, this is going to be a team that could possibly complete the entire event, genuinely. If you have this, I don't think you need to switch to any other team. It should be perfect, man. You're dealing true damage and then you're able to buff the amount of true damage you're dealing. Um, I think it should be pretty easy for players that have this option. As you guys can see, the enemy almost gets no turn. Man, did the devs make a powerful weapon when they decided to put this one together for the Ruby Macaque. Man, it's amazing, especially this troop as well. The Empress is a darling, man. Look at her sitting on her throne. She's so gorgeous. All right, let's hop into another fight, and then I'll switch over to the other team, which I think you guys should try out. And that's if you do not have the Ruby Macaque. Man, is that fast, or am I just tripping? Nah, I think that's amazing. I think that's crazy quick. Wow. Let's try it on one more fight. Might as well, right? Might as well try it on one more fight. My God, man. That's too fast. That's like ridiculous, man. Wow. Don't need to cast the tower killer at all. Not even remotely needed. Wow. So that is the first high rarity team. Zernabog on the team, followed by the Empress, followed by the Gothite. This is the Tower Killer, and then the Ruby Macaque at the back of the team, slaying the enemy troops, man. So good. All right, stay tuned for the other team. Okay, so this is the low rarity weapon option, which I think you guys should try out for this event. The Tide Slash weapon. This is a weapon that's from the Nexus Kingdom. I think majority of players that have been playing the game for a while, at least some mid-level game players, should be able to have this weapon in their inventory. This weapon, I think, deals magic times two, um, magic times two plus something. I don't remember the exact amount. Magic times two, but it is a very powerful weapon. It deals true scatter damage, right? And then it will pull the last enemy to the front. Now, this weapon is similar to the Ruby Macaque weapon, except it uses two mana colors of red and blue as opposed to red, blue, and brown, right? So it's a little bit more difficult to get mana off the board, but you have a 50% start from the Geomancer class, and then you have a great generator option that is Zernabog. So I think you should be able to make your way through this event with this team. Of course, it's not as powerful as the Ruby Macaque. It doesn't hit for as much damage overall, but once again, you should be able to use this, especially because you have this troop on the team, the Empress. Let's hop into a fight and see if I can showcase how this works. Right, as you guys can see, there hasn't been that much changed on the team, right? Still a decent team, but we added on a lower rarity option for a weapon. Let's see if we can kill him. There, that's a huge amount of damage, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right? Great option. So if you don't have the Ruby Macaque, and of course persons are complaining that they don't have the Ruby Macaque, there you go. You have another very powerful weapon, which is Tide Slash, to be able to complete this event without even, I think, without even casting the Tower Killer. If you're going super deep in the event, then you might need to cast the Tower Killer. But man, I don't think you'll need him for the most part. It's just going to be there chilling, right? Just kicking it. All right, let's cast Zernabog, then the Empress, kill him. Wow. That's basically as close to a one-shot team as you can get. I don't think I could make anything better than these two options. It's once I see, that's just personally how I view the game, right? If I see that there's a true damaging option, I am not using regular damage, right? I'm not using regular damage, hitting their armor and then their HP. Nah, I'm going straight for the HP, man. So once true damage is there, um, that's all I'm gonna be using. That's all I want to say, right? Maybe it's just me. The players don't play like me, but I want to go down the fastest route, and true damage is the fastest route with these two weapons. All right, guys, hopefully you found this video helpful and informative. Let's take a look at the team again. Zernabog, the Empress, the Tower Slayer, and then the Tide Slash weapon. If you don't have this, as I said in the previous team, use the Ruby Macaque. It is a great option. It's super fast. You're hitting all enemies with true damage, and this one you're hitting all enemies with true scatter damage, right? So there you have it. Hit that like button, comment, and let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.